Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today is what people are seeing and experiencing when it comes to being of the prepared mind, okay? And people send me pictures or videos or even just an email. And if you would like to do the same, my email is in the description box below, okay? So, this first picture that I'm going to put up for you is what's going on in the Netherlands, okay? And what's going on in the Netherlands is the Netherlands are closing up 3,000 farms to comply with the EU rules, okay? The Dutch government plans to buy up and close down 3,000 farms near environmentally sensitive areas to comply with EU nature preservation rules. Yeah, there you go. And here is a recipe for you from a community member. It's how to make yeast. I did a video on how to make yeast last week. Yeah, it was right, well, yeah, it was right before Thanksgiving. And this is boil 1 pound of good flour, 1/4 pound of brown sugar, a little salt, and 2 gallons of water for 1 hour. Remove from heat. When mixture is still warm, bottle and cork it closed. It will be ready for use in 24 hours. 1 pint of yeast will make 18 pounds of bread. That's amazing. There you go. And now for a commercial break. So here is another email from a community member. And she said, our daughter lives in Washington State, about 100 miles east of Seattle. Over the past holiday, there were a lot of texts and pics going on among family members, including a picture of a goose that landed in our daughter's backyard in Washington. After listening to a news report today about thousands of geese dying from the bird flu, I texted her and told her to keep her fur babies away from any geese in the area. And she texted me and said that the goose was very sick and is now buried in the back of the property under a pine tree. They have 5 acres. That hit close to home and it makes it personal. Wow. Yikes. Yeah, keep your animals away from those because, you know, if they're anything like my dogs and they see what they consider to be vermin in the backyard, you know what I'm saying? Wow. And now for a commercial break. This community member was wondering if anybody else is noticing limits on peanut butter. She said, I was looking at this week's ads for Albertsons. They have Skippy peanut butter for $4.77, but each one has limit of one. She said, I'm wondering if this is beginning of limits on peanut butter again. Huh. I don't know. I haven't bought peanut butter in a while. The last time I bought peanut butter was like 3 months ago, and there was no limits then, and I bought like 10 jars. I'll have to check. Hang on, let me check really quick. Okay, I didn't see anything with Kroger. We don't have an Albertsons around here, but I didn't see anything with Kroger, so maybe it's just an Albertsons thing so far? I don't know. Okay, so another community member said, we're getting ripped off on Smithfield bacon. I recently bought 6 of the 40-ounce packages. Yes, I remember. You just did that like last week. Of the bacon and opened the packages to vacuum seal in smaller amounts for freezer. Decided to pick up 2 more of the 22-ounce packages because they were on sale and cost the same price as the 40-ounce package I had bought. This time I remembered to weigh them, used a 1-pound bag of camellia peas, To show the accuracy of the scale, each 22-ounce package was only a fraction over 1 pound. Warning to everyone. Already sent a message to Smithfield, waiting for a reply. This is in Mississippi. Ooh. And now for a commercial break. Okay, this community member found a couple of bargains and some free produce. Ooh. Got free bell peppers that had been pulled from grocery as not being perfect. They all taste the same. What does the grocery care? Would have gone in the dump if I haven't saved them. Also got lots of turnip greens that I'm feeding to my chickens for free. Being dehydrated is the bell peppers and have last batch in the dehydrator now. But ran in the Piggly Wiggly store and saw the 10-pound bag of leg quarters for $3.70 a bag. Wow, that's a great deal. They have not been that cheap for a while now. Brought home one bag, but may go back and grab a few more and can them. Also found 3 bags of these tamales for $4.99 a dozen, so grabbed all 3. I really thought I was going to take a little time off from storing food, but I guess I have to continue with all these bargains still out there. Enjoy all the info, everyone. Thanks, Autumn in Mississippi. Wow, thank you. These are awesome. Okay, so here is something about serious shrinkflation from a community member. She said, so I ordered a can of biscuits off of Amazon Fresh, $1.79. This picture that I attached is what I got. It's ridiculous. Oh, and the pineapple was over $10. What? What do you mean pineapple was over $10? That's crazy. So here's the picture of the biscuits. What the God? And this community member wrote in and she said, I'm just dropping you a quick note. I think something huge is going to go down in December, and I wanted to share what I know with your listeners. I was ordering on Amazon this morning for my monthly order. I always go to the almost final page just before I hit final pay button to project what my monthly order will cost and when I can expect shipment. I had 30 items that I was ordering, and all 30 items will not be shipped until after December 28th, 2022. It's 1 month from today. What the heck? Why so late? I've never had items shipped so far out before. I could see 1 or 2 being shipped that late if they were on back order, but not all 30 items. Something is going to happen in December that Amazon knows about. I decided to hold back my order and go local instead, just in case something really bad is going down. I don't want to tie up funds that may be needed elsewhere. Whoa. Okay. Now, were these like Augason Farms? Was it, what kind of prepping items are we talking about here? You know what I mean? Because when you get a chance, email me and tell me what items these were, so I can really let the community members know what to expect when shopping on Amazon, because that's incredible that would the 28th. Jeez. And before I go, I don't know. if you guys remember, but a while ago, I was talking about how, they were putting this thing out that, we would have to register our gardens to be people's gardens and things like that, right? Well, if you've ever heard of another channel called Deep South Homestead, he put out a video called Warning, Our Lives Were Put at Risk. And I watched the video, and some dingus decided to take his personal information and register his garden, his personal garden, okay, with the government. And the government sent him all the information that he's going to need and signs to put in his garden. So it is now considered a people's garden. So now people can go onto his property and pick whatever they want. Well, thankfully, this man, his name is Daniel, I believe. He is, I don't know if it's family or friends, that work within the government, and they were able to take his property off of the list. And I'm thinking, for someone to illegally register his garden as a community garden, it's absurd. Who the hell do these people think they are to intrude like that? If you have a garden, okay, I want you to all go and check with the USDA and make sure your garden is not illegally registered. Because if you have, you may not realize it or not, if you have a frenemy, okay, if they've registered your garden illegally, you have every right to go after them and press charges on them. Federal charges. Yeah. So, just in case anybody gets any bright friggin' ideas, just remember, those are federal charges you will be facing. Okay? So don't get any ideas. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Okay? You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.